Okay. Dr. Tonubi, you are welcome. So, what? Audio, please. Audio went off. Audio went off. It went off. It's back. It's back. Okay, thank you. Now, back to what I am talking of. You see that over here, the WordPress is a content manager. I asked you a question before we had that short break. I said you should type and tell me what we have, the two things that are important. I said you should tell me two things that are important in what we do in blogging. Just two things. Two things. What are the two contents of blogging? I was expecting to have it from you. The two contents of blogging. Can I read? Everybody, you know it, oh, because that's where we are going, you know. You know it. The two things that are, okay, very good. Let me see if the first person is right. Someone has replied. Yes, themes and blogging. Dr. Adepoju, am I? Yes, now I think there's a problem here. Now, when we come to blogging, the two things that you need is, maybe I'm the one not explaining it now. The first two things is your design and your content. That's what WordPress comes up with. Your design and your content. Am I communicating? Your design and your content. You have gotten it. Now, when you move into, by the time you are through installing WordPress, the two things that remain, yes, will now be your themes and your plugins. Themes and plugins, the first thing is your design and your content. That's the general thing about blog. Do you understand? Your design and your content. That's the general thing about blog. The design is done for you by WordPress. Your content will come from you. Am I communicating? Please, you can put this down in your words. I'm saying it. Please write it down. It's not on the slide. The design, the two major things about your blog site. Yes, blogging. The two major things about blogging that Fatima, I'm grateful, is your design and your content. Your design is how it looks. Your content is what it's saying, your message. That's your content. Those are the two things about blogging. Now, when you leave that and you install WordPress, the level we are getting into now, then the two things that matters in WordPress is your theme and your plugins. Your theme is what will tell you how it looks. That's your theme will be the solution to your design. You remember I told you that your design is done for you. If you look at my own blog and that of Dr. Babalola, you discover that our look differs. The reason is because I chose a different design for her. The design I chose for her, do you understand, is the type that will bring a picture into the middle. If I choose another design, a picture will no more be at the middle, it could be at the sideways. So now, sorry, are you getting it now? So our site is different from my site in look because of the design. Am I communicating? Now, two things, the design, and the second one, the content. Now, by the time we're not talking about you have installed WordPress, the next thing that remains will now be the theme. You will choose your theme and the plugins. The theme is what you need to determine the design. You are not the one who will design the theme. The theme has been done for you. You will just choose a type of theme. Do you get it now? Then the plugins, we are going to be learning some plugins. That's what we will start with today. We will round off with next week. There's going to be an exam next week for the rounding off. Then, of course, I'm going to write exam for your blog. So, and I'm going to paste your result. I believe everybody is ready. Auntie Folake, you are going to write exam. So get set. So I don't know when last you read. So go and read all your slides. That's where your exam is coming from. So design and content, then the next thing will be what? The next thing will be themes and plugins. So let's quickly move on. So this person is now saying that since content and design are separate, one need only install a new theme to get a whole new design without affecting the content. Now you see that what do you use to determine your design? It is the theme. What do you use? And for like I say, I'm telling you, oh, Pastor Ayo, that's true. Man of God, you are going to write exam. No Bible verse is allowed. Writing exam, you will write exam. I've told you. So, and it's going to be online, and there must not be cheating. It's not all this one. No, it's not that this one. You like to open book, open laptop, open phone. I will know what to do. Don't worry. So now back to what I'm saying. You discover. Let me ask a question. That place is very technical. So you should. Now I was going to ask a question before. Okay, so someone has typed something here. Okay, I was going to ask you. Just don't publish the result. It's a private property. Ah, Dr. Babalola, you that you're a lecturer, you can't fail. Don't worry, adults cannot fail exam. That's one thing I've learned in my life. It's very difficult for adults to fail. That's why you see that NCE, you only see all those adults failing. You can't fail, but not in law school. Not in law school. So now, back to what we are looking at. Please, I want to ask a question. That look, the way things look, you know, is the design. What will you use to determine the way your site look? What will you use to determine your design? What will you use? Can we answer? What will you use to determine your design? All these things I'm asking you, be writing them down. That's where your question is coming from. Be writing them down. What will you use to determine your design? Yes, what will you use to determine your design? What? Tell me. Yes, let me read from you. What will you use to determine your design? What? Oh yeah, now, thank you. Yes, someone has written it. Thank you, Dr. Sophia. Theme. That's what you will use. Now, theme. Thank you, Dr. Adepoju. Thank you so much, Pastor Olalere. Dr. Taiwo, welcome, ma. Thank you so much. Theme is what you use. Dr. Aboyade, thank you. Now, theme is what you will use to determine your design. Now, there is a question. Dr. Abola, thank you. Moyi, thank you. Who designs your theme? Who designs your theme? Where does your theme? What do you use to design your blog site? Theme. It's not, no, you don't use theme to design your blog site, sir. No. Okay, please, everybody, let's stop. Let's stop. Let's stop. Let's answer that question. What do you use to design your blog site? To design your blog site, what will you use? Thank you, Dr. Adepoju. You will use WordPress. I want you to start getting it. Oh. Are you getting it now? When you are designing your blog site, it's the whole thing. You are talking of the whole thing. Designing your blog site talks about two things, what and what. What and what. Designing your blog site. I think this will help us. Yes, thank you, Dr. Shonubi. Designing your blog site is held with two things, what and what. Let me see. Thank you. Content and design. Kabrat, thank you so much. Now, please, we are following. I love that. To design your blog site, you need content and design. What will you now use to determine your design? What will you use to determine your design? These are things you should be putting down. You have to understand it. What will you use to determine? Thank you. You will use theme to determine your design. Thank you so much. Now, who designs your team? Who designs your team? Who designs your team? That's a technical. Thank you, Dr. Taiwo. Dr. Abela, I'm grateful. Who designs your team? Who designs your team? Thank you, Toby. WordPress will design your team. That is it. Thank you so much. Who designs your content? Who designs your content? You. God bless you. Me. Thank you. Let's move on. So please, let me give you 1 minute. Everything you have said now, write them down. If you understand it, then I think I can go. If I can even just add to this class, no, I won't. If you have understood that, I'm excited. That is what has been giving me a day. WordPress designs your team, yes, and you design. Fatima, the way you write, I must give you kudos. You always, thank you so much, Fatima. God bless you. I appreciate that. WordPress designs your team, you design. So thank you. Now you have gotten it. That is how it works. Now WordPress, I told you there are 2 types of WordPress. We have WordPress.org and WordPress.com. You remember? Oh, I shouldn't have said that. It should have been a question. So now WordPress.com, and which one do I tell you? .org and .com. So I told you that the best one out of the 2 that will give you, which one will give you everything you need? Which one? Which one will give you everything you need? Which one out of the 2? Now there's problem. Some people are saying .com. I won't tell you the answer. Some people are saying .org. Oh yeah, write your answer. Write your answer, everybody. Write your answer. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You should write it together now. Okay. Help me write down Tolu Animi's name. Dr. Barrister Olalere. Tolu Animi. Pastor Lauye. Pastor Lauye. Ajeyomi Femi. Let me announce the result to you. The following people are wrong. Barrister Olalere, Ajeyomi Femi, Tolu Animi, and who is the 4th person? Ajeyomi Femi, Barrister Olalere, Tolu Animi, and who is the 4th person? Help me check there. It's just 3. So the 3 of you are wrong. The answer is WordPress.org. WordPress.org. That's the answer. WordPress.org is the one that you should use. It's all encompassing. Do you understand? And that's what you have there. WordPress.org is often called self-hosted WordPress. It's free, open source WordPress software. You know why they say it is free? Should I tell you the reason? Should I tell you the reason? When you pay the web host, they will ask you to download WordPress.org. Yes, thank you so much. The web host will ask you to download WordPress.org. Then you now use it to manipulate your WordPress. Am I communicating? Do you understand? Because we are going there now. That's the next thing. So, but WordPress.com, when you start using WordPress.org, WordPress.com will show face. WordPress.com is a for-profit paid service that is powered by the WordPress.org software. It's simple to use, but you lose much of flexibility of the self-hosted WordPress. WordPress.com is not advisable. Why then are we using .com? Sophia, I'm coming. Let me drink water. Sophia, God will help you. That question you asked, just maybe to call for water, but I will explain it. You see, the .com we said we are using before. No. Dr. Aboyade, no. I will explain. No. The one we are using, www.sophiaadeyeye.com, is your own personally. We have completed that. If you are an if you are an NGO, a church, religious center, or what have you, you will use .org. Like one of the students that should be in this class, who is not here now, Dr. Oyindamola Adejumo, she has a website. It is oyindamolaadejumo.org. It's for her ministries. But I've told her if she's going to do anything for her personal self, it's going to be oyindamolaadejumo.com. You can do business. That one I've explained it. But this particular case, we are talking about the person. Look at this place now. Let me start from here. It says that WordPress is a content management system that originated as a blogging tool. It is run on PHP and MySQL. WordPress, okay, the first version of WordPress was created in 2003 by Matt Mullenweg and Mike Little. It began as a simple platform designed for people who wanted to create basic blogs and host them on the internet. Over time, however, it has grown into a flexible, powerful tool for creating almost any type of site. You see, there is one guy they call Matt Mullenweg, himself and Mike Little. Just as I started training you now, you know, by God's grace, I have people in class now that have called me and told me that they want to sponsor some students to come. Do you understand? I remember one of them telling me that it could be 5, it could be 10 students. And we agreed on, okay, let this be the dates. Now, you know, I did not start expecting to meet someone who will do that, but this will begin to grow. That is the way WordPress grew. WordPress started just in 2003. They were just using it. But today, 30% of all the websites online, 30% are created by WordPress. Are you getting the concept now? Now WordPress, the people, all the web hosts, the people that are selling host spaces, example, Bluehost, HostGator, A2 Hosting, all of them, because they know that people are using WordPress, they went to WordPress. They now took a version of WordPress. Do you understand? That version is WordPress.org. So when you buy a space with what I received from Auntie Folake now, if we agree, and maybe by next class, I will intentionally call a class during the week, and I will show you how to relate, how to download from those people. So like Bluehost now, for example, apart from Bluehost, the other one, HostGator, A2 Hosting, all of them, Emotion, they all have WordPress.org. You won't pay for it again. Once you pay them, they have an arrangement with WordPress. They will just tell you to install WordPress. After you have installed WordPress, you will now start to manage your site. Are you getting it? I'm now explaining to you that apart from the WordPress that comes with the web host, there is another WordPress. So the one that goes with the web host is WordPress.org. But there's another one, WordPress.com. Do you understand? That one is standing separately. It's standing separately. They do the same work, but that one will restrict you. So I said, I've only told you so that you will know. I will show you the logo when we get to practical section now. The logo of the two differs. Just have it at the back of your mind. I will still re-explain. You know, one good thing about teaching is that once you explain, you re-explain and explain again. It will help further better understanding. And that's why I appreciate what you type. Anything you think, type it. I will read. If you are right, I will tell you. If you are not too right, I will bring you to the right track. Thank you so much. So now, WordPress now. So we have WordPress.org. We have WordPress.com. Do you understand? Most of the time, however, when people say WordPress, what they usually mean is WordPress.org. When people say WordPress, what they mean is WordPress.org. That is the self-hosted WordPress. Now, let me ask a question. Where can you get WordPress.org? Answer. Oh yeah, let's go. Where can you get WordPress.com? .org. Where can you get WordPress.org? Please answer. Where can you get WordPress.org? Oh, wonderful. Oh, wonderful. This is wonderful. Wonderful. Pastor Wumi, thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Abala. Pastor Ayo, Dr. Adepoju, no, this is wonderful. I'm proud of all of you. That's something I thought to be very difficult, and you got it easily. I'm so much excited by that. So WordPress.org comes with your web hosts. Let me ask this question. Do you need to pay for WordPress.org? Do you need to pay specially? Thank you. No, you don't need to pay for WordPress.org. You see that. Oh, thanks, everybody. I appreciate you for getting that. So that means I have laid a very good foundation. So WordPress.org is open source software managed by the nonprofit WordPress Foundation. Can you see now what I'm saying? The people managing it, they are the WordPress Foundation. That is why it is having.org. It is being managed by the WordPress Foundation. You see that? WordPress.com is for profit business owned by Automatic that uses the WordPress.org open source software. Now there's the politics here. Let me explain. Do you know what is really happening now? I will explain to you. You see, what, how will I explain? Okay, now WordPress grew. Okay, you know I'm a blog designer. I design blog. I have collected job from Dr. Babalola. I've collected from Dr. Sophia. WordPress is being managed by WordPress Foundation. Thank you, sir. I've collected from Dr. Mrs. Sophia. Now, I'm talking to Auntie Folake Majin. And of course, Fatima, you and I will still have to talk, and some of us. Now, do you know I'm not the only one designing blog? There are other people designing blog. Do you understand? Now, but I am also training. Can you get it? WordPress.org is already with all blue hosts, all web hosts already. They are there together. Now you don't need to pay for WordPress.org. I will show you when we get to WordPress.org. Now we are getting there today. WordPress.org has some features. You'll be using them. But I told you about theme, that WordPress will give you theme. Do you understand? The theme they will give you and the plugins, you are not going to pay again for them. All the money you have paid to your host, to the web host. It's only the web host you will pay. Are you getting it now? But what they will give you, there are limits. Do you understand? They can give you 100 themes free of charge. You will just choose one of them. Are you getting it? But apart from that, we now have themes that you can pay for. Do you understand? That one is in millions, not millions of naira, as in number. So many different designs. You can pay for them. So WordPress also wants to do business. It's like, I'm training you now. As I'm training you, you are supposed, let's assume this training is free. And I'm doing it, I called it a foundation.org, dabostraining.org. So, but you're also going to buy some things, and I want to sell. I can't sell with that name, .org. So I now started another thing, dabos.com. So if you now, each time you are working with my .org, I will now be advertising, just as I advertise here now. You know, I keep advertising to you. Let me design your blog, isn't it? Exactly. That is the same thing. When you start using WordPress.org, you will see something coming up telling you, do you want to use WordPress.com? You will think it's the same thing. Once you click it, WordPress.com will take over your site. Then you will now be asked to pay for some things. Do you understand my explanation? If you do, let me know. If you don't, I will come again. If you understand, please let me know. Just let me have your replies. I've just explained something very technical between how WordPress.org operates and WordPress.com. I know Fatima is my co-tutor. Yes, no, Sophia, no. Please come again, okay? I'll come again, I'm coming, don't worry. But you know I'm not Jesus Christ. I'll come again. Let me wait for Fatima. Fatima, we have a way of explaining it now. Please, sir, God bless you, Dr. Shonubi. Miriam, you are not supposed to announce that you are just coming in, no? Because we told you the time. We told you the time. So though we have not done much, but we told you the time. You will definitely get it. .org is not for profit. Yes, I think if you understand, start typing what you understand. It will help me. Start from offering a free service to Fatima, wait, don't run away. Start from offering a free service to a more commercial platform. Thank you. You and I will work together. Look, that's the explanation. Everybody wait. Read what Fatima has written here. Read what she has written here. She's saying that, number one, let's look at what Dr. Shonubi wrote. Dr. Shonubi told us that .org is not for profit. Very right. The Fatima is now saying that start from offering a free service to a more commercial platform. The commercial platform is what? .com. Do you understand? It's like, oh, Pastor, you're already there. You have come again with this, your pastoral analysis. It's like the way some disc cleaner used to advertise. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You got it. Thank you. You got it. But I have to warn you, because I've fallen victim of this thing before. Don't ever go for .com when you are managing a site, especially the younger ones that want to use this thing as business. You understand? As I'm working now, if I'm working on Dr. Babala's site, for example, it will give me option of, do you want WordPress manage your site? The moment you say yes, it will restrict some of the things you can do. Are you getting it now? Whereas there are some things like statistics. I will show you that statistics today. That will be the last thing I'll show you before we call it a class. There are some things like statistics that will require time. Sorry, that WordPress.com is better at. It's like the way some, yes, thank you so much. Let me read more. Or free antivirus where I used to advertise. Just the way you started free lectures before collecting money. Fonsho, are you okay? I never did free lecture. Okay, don't worry. Fonsho, you know you are still owing me 4,000 naira. Please, pay my money. God bless you. You are saying, can you imagine? WordPress.com is a platform that sells to companies like Bluehost. Not really. Don't get yourself confused. You are right, but not really. WordPress.com is standing alone. It's WordPress.org that is attached to all those people. Okay, Sophia, which one is, oh my God, hope you have gotten it. Thank you, everybody. I will still explain. So now, the person, WordPress.org is managed by WordPress Foundation. Whereas automatic with double T is not a mistake. Automatic is the one handling WordPress.com. The parent company is Automattic. Pastor Ayorinde. I don't know why you don't let me talk. You are very intelligent. The parent company is Automattic. That's it. I love that word. That's the parent company for WordPress.com. That starting free before collecting money got me. And nobody started free. Nobody started free. Not even WordPress. Sir, just come again, sir. Sophia, don't mind that function of a boy. Leave him. So the two are officially separate entities, though the unofficial lines can get blurred. You see, it's very difficult to explain. Because Mike Mullenweg is both the founder of the WordPress Foundation and the founder of Automattic. It's still the same me, myself, my humble self. That's it. That's what it's saying. As a result, the two entities remain closely linked. The one is as if it's free.org, the other one.com. Thank you so much. So you have gotten that. Now, so for example, not only does WordPress power a huge, what can you use WordPress for? All these things. For blogs, portfolios, resumes, forums, social networks, membership sites. You can use WordPress for a lot of things. It has really, really grown. So let's move on. Even if you are not a developer like me, you can easily modify your website thanks to WordPress rich ecosystem of themes and plugins. Now for you to manage, beautiful. In building your blog site, two things are necessary. That is your design and your content. Now, for you to manage, modify your blog, that blog has been created. You want to manage and modify it. What do you need? Themes and plugins. And now I've taught you how to get name, how to search name. Now, how to manage is the second aspect of this course, and that's what we are starting now. Miriam, you are welcome. That's what we are starting. So what are you going to be working on? Themes and plugins. Themes and plugins. What will themes do? They change how your website look. If you want to change how your website look, all you need to do is to change your theme. All you need to do is to change your theme. Just change your theme and you change how your website looks. Then plugins. This primarily change how your website functions, how it works. That's what plugin does. Plugins can be something small like a contact form. Now, how many of you have, that's when you went to make a comment today, do you know it's part of the plugins? You have used the plugin. When you made a comment, it will show your name. Do you understand? So if you want to create e-commerce, you are going to use plugin. So if your plugins, what I am yet to add, I have done theme. I've chosen a theme for Dr. Abayola, but I didn't choose any plugin because I wanted us to understand the process. I didn't choose any plugin. Currently, there are over 50,000 WordPress plugins and 5,000 free WordPress themes. Can you see what I'm telling you? Plugins, over 50,000 free. Themes, over 5,000 free. Over 5,000 themes, free. As well as tons of premium options. You see, tons. The one that they call premium options, you will pay for them. That is to say, you have plenty. That's to say, you have plenty of choices. Here is a unpacked list. So you have the plugin, you have the themes, you have the ones that are free, you have the ones that you pay for. But for your level, you don't need to pay for anyone. All you need to do is to maximize the free one. I believe, do you understand the class to this level, everybody? I need a reply from everybody. Do you understand the class? Is there anything you don't understand? Oh, good. Good, 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 good. I have some questions, but don't want to draw back the class. So we call, okay? But you can still type your question, ma. I do understand. Oh, thank you, Dr. Shonubi. Ma, type your question. If it is what will draw us back, I will not take it. But I know that if you type your question, as we go to the next stage, now I will explain your question with the next stage. So type your question, ma. Thank you so much, Dr. Shonubi. Ask, it's my hair. You see, your I told you about Dr. Abara now, your colleague, she said you should ask. You are the grammars in the house. It's not easy teaching grammar. I'm doing a great job. I hope I'm doing well to teach grammars. No, maybe because, Miriam, please stop all this. No, what don't you understand? You have gone through the website, the page. There is nothing like no. If you have a question, ask your question. But the word no is too big. Ask your question, it will be answered. While Auntie Falake and Miriam are typing their questions, let us take the next step forward. WordPress installation. Okay, yes, you are doing. Thank you, ma. Thank you so much, ma. Dr. Abala, when Auntie Margin joined the class, you were not on. Am I right in saying you are assuming that there is some measure of understanding of the terminologies? Yes, terminologies are the concept. Terminologies are the concept, ma. Terminologies are the concept, ma. If you have any issue with any, just ask. Sincerely, I will take it as we move on. So WordPress installation, WordPress theme installation. Now, there is no way you are going to install WordPress without buying that, without making a purchase. I try to say how I can help, but I hope to call you maybe on Wednesday for a class on installation. After I must have been through talking to Auntie. Do you understand? But for now, let's move to the next thing I want to show you. WordPress is known as the most popular website builder in the world. You see, WordPress does not only build blog, it also builds website. It's the most popular website builder worldwide. It powers over 33% of all websites on the internet. The main reason for that is because WordPress is easy to install, which makes it easy for anyone to create a website. You can install it easily. So it's not something, it's just click and go. But don't mind, what you have not done before might look very difficult. All best WordPress web hosting companies allow you to install WordPress with just few clicks. In most circumstances, installing WordPress is a simple process that takes less than 5 minutes to complete. Do you understand? But at the same time, the 5 minutes, if I have that opportunity from us, I will still always call you on Wednesday before our weekend class. So let's move on. So WordPress installation. Before you install WordPress, first, you will need a domain name and a good web hosting company that knows WordPress. Do you all agree with this? Do you all agree with this? Before you install WordPress, you need this. Do you agree? You need Do you agree with what you are saying? Do you all agree that before you install WordPress, you first need a domain name and a good web hosting company? Do you agree with that? And do you understand that? So because now we have dealt with domain name, Miriam, I hope you are listening. We have dealt with domain name, we have dealt with web host. Yes, thank you. So we have dealt with web hosting. Now we are dealing with the last part, which is WordPress. And the WordPress, oh good, that's a domain name. And so thank you, Dr. Shonubi. You have that domain name, then you have a good web host, web hosting company. How to know the good ones? That is not for those of us who are professionals. Hey, I will tell you. Having that said, if you are really interested in installing WordPress locally, okay, you don't need that. I just put it as thinking that we can do something on our computer, but I discover we cannot. Now, a WordPress to install your computer this is what I wanted to do. Then web host. Thank you, Dr. Shomi, you giving me the answer that is needed. So now this is this. The next thing we are going to do now is we now want to look at the issue behind, we want to now visit WordPress. Can you do this on the phone? Yes, but not too advisable. Not too advisable. Usually because, you know, at times when you are using your phone, you are using your hand on a smooth screen. I don't know if it has happened to you before, that you will mistakenly send a message that you don't mean to send. If it is a message that is not revealing or implicating, it's good. But there are times I've seen someone sending a resignation letter to a place where they don't, it was so serious. What hyped that person was that someone in that group quickly got note and said, what are you doing here? Because that resignation letter will implicate that person. And he just wanted to send it to someone to show a copy. But the resignation letter contains everything about his life. So, but if that will hardly happen when you are using your laptop. So when it comes to managing people's sites, personally, I use computers. That's why I said the level we are now, that's why I intentionally encourage you to bring your laptop. You see that this training is different from the past trainings of digitalization, the fundamentals. You are professionals. You are professional. If I didn't mean I don't have my grammars in the house, the speed at which I will teach and some technical terms I would have been using. But I have to make sure that the grandmas and grandpas in the house, I take care of everybody. And the next stage now is what is most important to me, because that is your own management. We will start it today as a form of introduction. The fact that you have known the difference between WordPress.org and WordPress.com, I'm done with the theory. Do you understand? We start today as a form of introduction. If I have 1 or 2 blog sites from you people to design, I will call a meeting on Wednesday to show you about installation. Do you understand? Then next weekend, we will do the rounding up and our exam and prize giving ceremony. Oh, so I need the image of installation 1 and 2, please, if possible. I need, there is no image, ma. There is no image. This is, okay, you are talking of slide. Okay, yes. You will get the slide. You will get the slide. You will get the slide. So now, by the time you install WordPress, what will you see? That is what I want to show you. This is what you will see. This is what you will see. After WordPress page, I'm going to teach homepage. I once taught you homepage. I'm going to take you through that again. You see this. This is what you will see. Now, please, I want you to be very, very patient and careful. Can you study this? Let me give you a few minutes. If I want to really get you to do what I have in mind, I will tell you to write down everything, and that's how to learn. Everything on this site, write it down. Everything on this side, write it down. Can you see it? Can you see where I'm pasting? Write down everything. Just write it down. Just write it down. Thank you so much. You have 2 minutes to do that. 2 minutes. Are you done? Sir, please, the Study One Press is at a, I lost the pictorial I was to write from. No, now it's on the Dr. Chonubi, that's what you have to write from, what you are seeing on the screen. It's on the screen, sir. This is what you have to write on. Let me make it bigger. Can you see it? Can you see it? It's bigger now, Shay. This is what you have to write from. Yes, only the one on the left. So what is the first one, everybody? Pastor Ayo. Though we are almost Pastor Ayo. Why now? Hey, who is this? Who is this? Sheung, wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shel. Oh, thank you. Okay, everybody has gotten it. What I wanted you to see is the second thing. The second thing is what? So that we can move. Miriam, thank you. I can see. What's the second thing? Everybody writes. But can you see it now, Dr. Chonubi? What's the next thing? Blogs. Yeah. Dr. Shonubi, can you see? Can you see it now, please? You are the only one I'm not reading from. Sophia, thank you. Galaxy S8, I don't know you, but thank you. Dr. Shonubi, Fatima, I thought you are the one that wrote that big thing, oh. But Sheun did a good job for me there. So, who else? Dr. Shonubi, have you seen it? So we all got it right. Blogs. I cannot see it except the chat. Really? What happened? Dr. Chonubi, please log out and log in. Log out and log in. You cannot see except the chat. Log out and log in, sir. So you should be able. So now, everybody, let me quickly explain to you that what you are seeing now, it's as if I should see your faces the way you are seeing my face. What you are seeing now, are you with me, brethren? What you are seeing now, that is what you will see when you, when you are through installing WordPress. Can you see this? Congratulations, the software was installed successfully. This is what you will see. Actually, I got this out when I was installing for Sophia. That was when I copied this. Yes, when I was installing for Sophia, that was when I copied this out. So you see, sorry, I said Sophia, Dr. Babalola. If you check this place, you will see something here. Administrative URL. Can you see that? Can you see that? Is what? What are you seeing? Everybody, I wish you can type it. I don't want to mention it. Type. If one or two persons should type. Congratulations, the software was installed successfully. Is there anybody? Yes, let me see. Let me just, I didn't mention it. I expect that whoever is. So, Dr. Babs, you are the first person to write your name. So, you understand? It's when I was doing it for Dr. Abayola, that was when I did this. So, you see that this one, that what you are seeing there, that is the URL. Do you understand? Thank you so much, Femi. So HTTPS. So that is where administrative URL for Dr. Babalola. So we hope the installation process was easy. Now the people that footed it are Softaculous. You understand? So Softaculous just helped in installing it. The moment you click from that page, from this page, the moment you click from this page, the moment you click from this page, do you understand? You will now get there, and this is where you'll be told the software has installed successfully. So what we'll now be working on is what we have on this side. Thank you so much, Dr. Shonubi. So what you have on this side, if you want to add calendar to your site, can you see this? These are the things we'll now be doing next. If you want to add calendar, you want to add game, mails, so different things to your site. It's from this place you are going to be working on it. Are you getting it now? So thank you so much. I will work on another share now. I'll work on another share for us to understand login intro, installation, login on page. Is there management? Just a minute, please. Give me a minute. I want to bring up something for you. Thank you. 1 minute. I want to go back live because I'm live on something now which I want to show you. Are you all seeing this? Are you all seeing this screen? Not my face. Are you seeing this screen? Please let me have a reply, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, good. That's what I want to confirm. I'm grateful. Now, if you look at this, this is WordPress.com. Can you see that? Going back, now look at what I am seeing here. Sites. This place, you see what WordPress.com. You see that WordPress.com does not have as many options as WordPress.org that we saw in the other one. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So look at this WordPress.com statistics. Statistics is saying how many people check your website as at today. Now, this is talking about pages. The number of pages. This is talking about pages, your own page, your blog page, your contact. I'll be taking you through this next week. I just wanted to have an idea when we talk about content management. And you see, this is what you'll be doing yourself. You see, the issue of design. You know, we have mentioned a lot of theories. It will not be good. We'll round up this class all on theories. Now, you see, under design, what do you see here? Please type what you are seeing. Let me be sure that you are with me. What do you see here? Type it. Let me read from you. Okay? I really want to just see. No. Team. You are seeing team. I was afraid when I saw them. You are seeing team. So when if you click on team, now this is what I'm saying. Can you see? Now you see the various teams. Can you see the various teams? Are you seeing it, please? So if you are going to set up a blog for kitchen, this is something you can choose. You see the various themes. I want to look at the themes I chose for. When I was choosing theme for Dr. Babalola, I chose something on education. I chose a theme on education. Now, I want to just find the idea and understand. You can see now, this one now, the one I'm putting my hand on, which type of, what type of blog will you use this theme for? Can someone just answer me, please? What type of blog will you use this theme for? This one I'm showing here. Yes, let me see the answer. Oh, thank you so much. God bless you. I'm happy. I'm happy. So you said sport, health, and wellness. You are all right. Very good. So you are now seeing it. Now, okay, let me remove this. Now, okay. Look at this. This one now, what will this stand for? Let me see the sport. Thank you so much, Ifeanyi. Aerobics, Miriam, wonderful. Gymnastics. Now look at this. What will you use this for? This particular one, what will you use this for? Okay. Let me go read that. Let me read your replies. Education, education. I love that. You are getting it. Oh, Moyi, thank you. Education, you are getting it. So you see exactly what I'm talking about. Now look at this thing. What will you use this for? You can see that these things are designed already. You are not the one to design the thing. Education, yes, that's what you will use it for. So that is exactly what we are looking at. You understand now? Oh, this one, you have an automatic answer here. Is a pity pastor you is out. I'm saying something about him here. Now, which one is this? What will you use this one for? Yes, this one that I'm showing you, what will you use it for? Let me read from you. This one, what will you use it for? Agriculture. You get it now. Agriculture, agriculture, agriculture. So this one can be used for history. Now you see all these things are available. You can show more, show all things. You can show more. Now I'm creating a site for her. Now you see it. Now you see. Now out of all, if you are doing something about office, you can have this. Something about library, you can, so you can search education, education, education. Now, if you look for education subjects too, education, I want to see if I can get. Now, this is what I used for myself, 2016. This is what I used. This is what I used for Dayo Shobowale. I used this, 2016. Are you getting it now? Now, when I said chose education, look at, it has given me different ones for education so that I can pick anyone that I want on education. Now, if you want to talk about fashion, you say fashion. When you say fashion, you see, it will show you the announcement, things of wedding reunions. Now, you see, for fashion, it will give you, you see, it's giving you something different from what it gave you before. It's now for you to choose. You see what it's giving you for fashion now? It's quite different from what it gave for education. Now, if you are saying you want something for sports, if you are working on sports, okay, let's look at library because of Sophia. Let's look at library. You see the themes. These are the themes. You are not, you see that. This is for library. Sophia, okay, can you see this now? You see, you have books here. You have books here. These are different themes that has been designed. Different themes designed. So for library, you see it has. Now, when you say free, these ones you won't pay. When you say premium, you will pay. If you choose premium now, all these ones, you are going to pay for them. Are you getting it? That is how it operates. If you choose premium, all these ones you will pay. If you choose free, you can see you won't pay for this one. You see the difference now? That is what you have. So a lot of things are available. We will now be going into this content. This is WordPress. You see, it's limited. Tools, you can see it's limited. Now, by the time I want to see if I can get you into, okay, I think I can get you into this thing here. I think I can get you into, good. This is now, this is WordPress.org. This is .org. Can you see? This is .com. WordPress.com, themes, free. Can you all see this? WordPress.com, themes, free. That's a website on its own. WordPress.com is a website on its own. Look at this place. This is .org. Can you see their name there? Did you see their name? Hello? Did you see their name there? In WordPress. Did you see their name? One of the questions answered. Hey, God bless you. Can templates be edited? No. No, the templates can be edited, yes. Later, I will explain. When we next week, we will explain. I'm happy. In fact, I'm excited this class is getting this way because I'll be running up in 5 minutes. Now, you see, one of the questions answered. Auntie me, I am so excited to read that. I'm excited to read that. Now, are you seeing something here? Admin, please, are you people recording or I should record here? Okay. So now, okay, good. Now, you see, this is, did you see anywhere they wrote WordPress.org? Can you see it here? Please answer me. Can you see anywhere they wrote WordPress.org? Here, check it. Is it there? Is it there? Good. Dr. Shonubi, God bless you. It's not there. So WordPress.org will not show. Thank you, Dr. Adepoju. It's not going to show because the person that is giving you WordPress.org here is Bluehost. Bluehost is the one giving it to you here. Do you understand? Any other place can give it to you. Bluehost is giving it to you here. Do you understand? This environment that you are seeing, you need to see the way I did my hand, you will laugh. I will do my hand as if you are seeing it. This environment is WordPress.org. Look at the number of menus on WordPress.org. You can see how many it is. Can you see? You know, I told you to write something the other time. WordPress.org, in that one, is hosted by someone else. Someone else is holding WordPress.org here. You see it now. You see the difference. Now, you see in WordPress.org, you will not see them write their name. No, they will write their name, but it's WordPress that is working. So you get it. So now, but if you, so now, but when you start working, they will be inviting you. Look at this now. What did you see here? View all form entries inside WordPress dashboard. Can you see that? Please, can you see this request? Upgrade to WordPress Forms Pro. Can you see this request? Please answer me. The class is rounding up. Good, Dr. Awala. You see this request, once you click, they will take you to WordPress.com. If you click on this, they will when they say Pro, they're asking you to pay. Thank you, Dr. Taiwoma. When they say Pro, they're asking you to pay. So the moment you click and you accept, then they will take you to .com. And when they take you to .com, you are going to be brought to something like this. You will now have limited menus. It will be limited. Then they will now have opportunity to sell to you here. They can now sell the one that is premium. They will call it Pro. They will call it premium. Do you understand? They use different languages, but they will have taken you away from WordPress.org. Do you understand? That is how they operate. Are you getting it? So that is it. Now, let me quickly look at analysis of tools, users, plugins. Okay, I'll be explaining. Thank you so much. I'll be explaining all this to you next week by God's grace. I just want to see if I can see analysis, others, revenue taxes, categories, settings. Well. So we'll pick this site one by one. You will understand it. You will understand it very well next week, and by this weekend. It's not next week. So you understand it, and of course you'll be able to work well on it. So those are the things you see, different things, taxes. These are the things you will now be managing. These are the things you'll be managing with date come next week. So that's it. This is .org and that is .com. This is the dashboard. If you want the dashboard, of course, this is the dashboard. And if you go to the dashboard, they will be inviting you at one time or the other that you should connect to .com. They will be inviting you. They will start processing and speed up your site now. You will begin to see a lot of things that start selling. You see different invitations. And what are they trying to do? They want to move you to where you are going to pay. Do you understand? So that is what happens. Now, overview reports, sessions, multi-site, last 30 days. Okay. Now, this is a number of people that have checked my work. Yes. Okay. I wanted to show you that before we round up, but I can best show you. Okay. Now, look at this. Recent comment from Alira. This is from Dr. Awala. You can see now. So everybody, everything you do, I will see it here. This is what Dr. Awala wrote. This content is interesting. It is information necessary for today's course. The future is digital. Can you see that? Now, if I want to remove it, if I want to edit, you know I'm the owner. It's my site. This is managing. These are things I'll be teaching you next week. If I click on trash, it will remove that thing. Nobody will see it again. This from Pastor Reverend Nathaniel. You understand? It is time to understand that what a person needs to enter into the digital world is auto. Can you imagine? The barrister Olalere. this is very interesting and revealing. You've seen that. Now, from Dr. Sophia, digitalization is creating a platform for yourself to launch into the world and be visible. This is the new normal. Can you see that? So that is the issue of stats. Your information. So now there is something. Post without a focus key phrase. Post with SEO score. Good. Now I've posted 16. This is the rating they have given me. They've given me 10 to be good. They've given me 6 to work on. I've not, okay, without a focus key phrase. The one that I've scored very high, 10 out of 16. That's how you are rated. And this is what will bring your name up as time goes on. Do you understand? This is what will bring your name up as time goes on. These are the things you begin to see. And this is how to manage. Pastor Ayorinde wrote something. He said, quite refreshing and relieving. Do you understand? So that is how it is. Now, recently published, what you are understanding, the one that I published it today, 12:26 p.m. You understand? That was the time I published by 6:27 a.m. May 12th. That was the last time I published before this one. So those are the things you begin to see, and you will get to know more as we move on. I just want you to get it and understand some of these things very, very well. So I believe you have learned one or two things today. Let me know if I still have one or two questions. Oh, good job, our teacher. Oh, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for giving me your time. Let me know if I have one or two questions. I hope that myself and Auntie Folake, however, I want to encourage you, if you have not registered if you don't have a blog and you need to have a blog, please try and contact me so that we can make your blog. I wish to use it as one of the examples. You can contact me immediately after the class. It's necessary. This is how you manage it. So it's this management we are going into now shortly. That's after today's class. By God's grace, if I have one or two sites to install, I will call you during the week. We are likely going to have a class during the week. And we'll look at, tell me your free day between Wednesday and Thursday. Choose a day. It's going to be in the evening, late in the evening, maybe around 7 p.m. or 8 p.m.